Alrighty, let's see if we can go 3-1 here. 3-1. Who is? Oh, the Giants are next. That's who we got. The Giants. Which I think is definitely a winnable game. But watch. Oh, they're 0-3 too. 1 TD pass and 100 passing yards. Okay. Oops. Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Lights came prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many give it Sunday magic. Lights came prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many give it Sunday.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
I wonder why they have the coaches look like the coaches on Madden, but on like NHL they don't. Must be like a licensing thing or something. Like a rights or whatever.
We'll see Daniel Jones and the New York Giants taking on Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
The
Today
Meadowlands?
it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants.
Monty had a big game.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you start to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here come the Giants, led out by their former 6th overall pick out of Duke back in 2019. Daniel Jones under center.
And it's funny how we
Danny
always talk
boy.
about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One
Analytics,
that's
don't get
been
me
there
started
for
on
a
that
long
nonsense.
time. Teams that start 0-3 usually
Started
don't
doing
make
that
the
in hockey.
playoffs.
It's
So we
fucking
know one
ridiculous.
quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Throwing Jones.
Oh, trickery.
And incomplete to open things up.
I hate it when they
This
fool me
defense
with
for
the
the
handoff
Bears,
like that.
they were
I totally
fantastic a
bit.
week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, they held him to just 7 points, and if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even
Again,
got
they did it.
7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20.
We're going to stuff the run meantime.
And as a
Quarterback's got the ball
quarterback, you
still.
always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Open target here, Darius Slayton. 12 more yards there and another first down. Now Jones. Once again, now the ball comes loose.
Hit stick, baby, hit stick.
Bears, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Here come the Bears, and at the helm is someone that they have a lot of hopes for leading this franchise. The 11th pick in 2021 out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then.
Defense being physical, they don't just meet the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the quarterbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Now on 2nd and 13. Fields steps away to his left. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 26 and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Caught by Montgomery. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. The Bears at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above
cutting back.
Victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far. And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. James has got it, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. For the Bears and the Giants, both looking to improve their passing games in 2022, that's for sure. Last year, the Bears ranked number 30 in the NFL in passing yards. The Giants actually one spot worse at number 31. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away, not intercepted.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Driving.
9 yards that time.
Driving.
Quite the opening drive.
Driving down the river.
Looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Right on through.
So a great start. They force the turnover on the other side and then take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient. Excellent job blocking. Finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that. And they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to get this up to midfield. The numbers for Shepard in last week's game: 6 catches, 65 yards.
And they've gone to him early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Yep.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Here's Jones to throw on 2nd down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
From the gun on 3rd down. Jones, nowhere to go. Here he lost the football, and this is picked up by the Bears.
Coverage,
and they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game. The Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now it's Fields.
Oh, shit.
Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh,
it'll be intercepted.
Fuck's sake.
A.J. Boye with a pick. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now Jones on first down, looking for Shepard deep, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones. And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jones. And this is Shepard on the catch.
Shit.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Damn, pissed off with that.
Sterling
Should've
Shepard's
just
in his
ran it.
7th season with the New York Giants, and his #1 goal for this one, stay healthy for the full 17 games. After that, he wants to post his dependable 60 catches a season he's been averaging throughout his career. That's one catch there, and it's good for a first down.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jones, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this won't get there, won't be on line either. It's no good, off to the right, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Okay.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Fuck.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing
He's
lanes.
open.
But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try to defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And
Cole Kmet, he is sure-handed, motherfucker.
Conversion.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to, pick up a first down.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Just wind down to the 2-minute break.
Two minutes on the
I don't want to
clock,
give them too
second
much time
quarter,
if I score here or if I
ball
turn
game.
it over, right? Like, I don't plan on turning it over, but
Coming up
Jesus
at
Christ, I
halftime,
do it
we'll
so
join
much.
Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 2nd down and 4, Fields. That's complete downfield to James.
Yeah, baby.
Touchdown Bears. Richie James, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Now the point after try for Santos. it's good to make it 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive.
All right, well, I didn't think I was going to score on the next play. I thought I was going to be at least a few, but I'd still rather have the score than not. Potentially not, right?
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now this
25?
offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
I thought it was the 20.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. At the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free. And
I'd like to at least get a field goal here if I could.
On to punt for the Giants.
I'll just
waiting on it
piss away the
Richie
clock
James.
and then try and get close enough to
That's pulled in at the 32.
get a field goal, you know.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about it.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Always a benefit to have a quarterback that can roam outside of the pocket, make that throw, and I guess it's helpful to have a guy that can come down with the ball
but it was
like
still
that.
on target.
All of that ties in together perfectly. Imagine being on the other side of the ball, though. You think you've got coverage. The play gets extended. Now you've got to find a receiver to plaster onto before the ball.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play.
Oh, fuck
with
off.
all reviews coming to the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
If I get another thing called back, for fuck's sake.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah,
it was not.
Looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
That's right, fuckers.
On first down, it's Fields. Dancing to his left. That's complete to Mooney. And out of bounds right around the 20. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Fields. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. To throw is Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Montgomery back to the ground. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the 1st half. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further.
And we get the ball to start the 2nd half, too, so if I can go down and at least put up another 3 points and chew up some time,
and
right?
I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We get started up at Ford Field in Michigan. Seattle making the trek east to take on Detroit. And it's the Seahawks who are out in front in the 2nd quarter. The Seahawks trying to finish that one off and claim victory. From there, let's head off and check out a 2nd game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Brian Robinson with a touchdown run. Finally, let's take the trip across the Atlantic. See what's happening over in London. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Andy Dalton, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the 2nd half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Fields it right around the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Fields now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Here's Fields.
Oh, shit. No. Oh, thank God he
Nearly
dropped that.
intercepted, but he could not hang on.
I thought it was the guy in front of him or
Pick
something.
there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and it'll be Giant
Not a great
football,
starting
1st
drive.
and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out.
It's funny sometimes you
for
can just
their
march down the
first
field,
possession of the
play after
second
play,
half.
string together first downs and score eventually, and then sometimes you're just 4 and out or 3 and out or whatever, right? Like it's just,
Jones on 1st and 10 hits his target, the tight
oh,
end
fuck's
Mo
sake,
Alley
pushed him
Cox.
over the fucking
And he's got it past
line.
the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On 1st down, here's Breida. Gets around him. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room
do
to
not
run
like
on that
it.
last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's complete to Shepard. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2
shit.
shy of the
Can't stop him all of a
10.
sudden.
23 yards on the play. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun.
Oh,
Jones.
Christ.
Touchdown, Giants. Matt Breida, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
Shit.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the
I'm
middle
gonna work
coming
this clock
at
like
them,
crazy.
and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
I just have a feeling that things are turning, so I'm just gonna waste as much time as possible.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Fields. And that'll fall incomplete. He was home just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
What the fuck
He
happened?
takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Fuck!
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Oh, Christ.
They have, by the way, gone to the 3rd quarter now at Ford Field in Detroit. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10
here
at the 31-yard line. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Jared Goff with 1 touchdown pass thus far. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And
fuck, I had him.
Just short of the 45
what
at
the hell
the 44.
happened?
13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Cox, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So into Bear territory.
Oh, a turnover here would be
1st and 10
fantastic.
at the 35-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. Out to the right here to Shepard. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful.
Touchdown!
Fuck!
Matt Breida with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Gano the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th.
You think? Oh, God, I need a touchdown.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
A couple times there I had him stopped and, missed the tackle or whatever for whatever reason.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll go option to the short side. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. But the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields being chased out left. Throw left side complete. That's James. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And a solid run down inside the 30. Whistles now and a timeout.
Let's make them blow all their timeouts here.
Burn it here with 1:51 left. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold
Better
on here.
be
We
on
do
that.
have a flag down.
Hey,
so
Mac,
let's see what
Arena.
this is about.
Fuck.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
All right,
The Giants
where's all
going
the
to burn their
timeouts?
third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Damn.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Final
so
alert.
Now Jones and the Giants down 24-14. 26 seconds to go. A fourth straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And that's going to be a first down to the 35 as the clock continues to run. Jones. Pass complete to Allie Cox. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for Chicago, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, for the Giants,
Divisional
they'll
rival.
sink now.
God, I almost blew that game. Whew.
Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Bring the in the. You know I stay with
Cool, cool.
baby. TGOD, baby, no, that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We doing honest, we going insane. Pouring this. Dead homies got me pouring this. We get awards, but we give God the glory. I'm shooting my shot, and most times I be scoring. Do this for my city, I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury, we the champions. Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug and
Complete 65% of passes or better.
We doing numbers.
Okay. We might be able to do that. Looking good. 3-1.